Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
Well,
what's in the box?
That's right, he died over the box. We already had this conversation.
Alright, what's in the box?
What about the... Well, we just asked about the box.
Well, the contents, I mean.
Yeah. What's in the box?
Do you mind telling us what was inside that box?
Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle.
Bottle? What is that, Detective?
Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle.
Is that what it looks like?
What's inside the bottle?
It's filled with pepper.
Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that big box?
There was only one little bottle in that huge box?
I wonder if that has some sort of special meaning.
Small seasoning bottle.
Small seasoning bottle.
Okay, we're
Enough pressing! Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now.
I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case.
You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper?
Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness.
I'm not even off the stand yet.
Obviously. But that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint.
I dunno, but wrapped up is such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy.
Get out of here.
Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. Get out of here.
Damn.
Miss Von Karma, call your next witness.
I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand.
Oh boy, she must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist.
I wonder if Trillo will show up on the stand as well.
You know, probably.
There he is.
Oh, stop.
Still being a fucking goof.
Stop.
Please state your name and occupation for the record.
My full name is Triloquist. I am employed as an opera tenor. Excuse me. The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist. That robe must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine, I'll grace you with a song. Me. The world of the law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence, decided by a judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think?
That was really good.
That's beautiful.
Shit, we have competition, guys.
It had a good rhythm and a good lyrics and melody. It was perfect.
It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak.
What are you talking about? It was perfect.
Trillo, you know better than to insult a ouch.
Shut up! Just look at your nose. You would think you'd have the sense to fix it. It's so ugly I want to punch you in the face on the off chance swelling would help. You know that your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star?
Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds.
What is the fuck? Order! Order! I demand to know who the witness is.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trillo handle this.
I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about getting testimony in my couch.
You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. He's a fucking weirdo. Now let's proceed. It's gonna be a running theme throughout this one.
Once practice was over, I left the tent with the clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went over to the plaza.
Whoa.
That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away.
Magic Boy, I like that. You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. You're sure of that?
I should call myself Magic Boy from now on.
Without a doubt, he had on his silk hat, cloak, and the dumb white roses on his chest.
Phoenix, should I call myself Magic Boy?
No.
How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high?
Phoenix,
That's enough. I think we all get the picture.
Phoenix,
Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown. That's right, dress boy. Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime?
He's got a point.
What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the criminal.
Clowns are too funny and nice.
Why's that?
Clowns are too funny and nice. Here's absolute proof. Look how funny this hat is.
A silk hat?
This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant.
Ah,
Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene.
Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done.
Perfect. Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say? Do you also want to compliment me?
no.
Oh.
I guess she's the boss again today.
Yeah, I'm the boss every day, actually.
Alright.
Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge, clown.
Okay.
What does Mo sound like? I feel like I should be doing Mo, the stooge.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's like, hey, you knuckleheads, or something like that.
No, whatever. I'm not doing that. Once we got to the lodging house addition, we went over to the plaza. So I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime.
Okay.
He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the
Scotty
killer?
the clothes.
And the police showed up and took Magic Boy away.
Wait, did he not talk about the clothes? I thought he did.
I want to ask about this.
Okay.
What did he see?
Are you sure it was really Max Galactica?
Of course I'm sure. How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup?
Snobby three-piece getup.
Get the wax out of your ears, lawyers nowadays. You're like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup. Jeez, could you be any more dense? All together now. Silk
cat, cloak, white roses.
Thank you, Charlie Brown adults.
Love Max Galactica. We love ventriloquists.
Nick, I think you should put a little bit more effort into preparing your questions.
There's the one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? What?
You saw Max and only Max, right, Trillo?
That's right, and that makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night. That makes quite a bit of sense and makes Max one suspicious character.
There's more to this story than meets the eye. Is there something amiss in this?
Absolutely. There's... Whoa. There's a third thing. What does that mean? There's no proof it was Max. Well, they have the hat.
Try Ben only
I
saw
think,
Max.
yeah. Because they're just gonna be like, we have the hat.
That's a bit
asshole."
strange, don't you think? Probably because it's the ringmaster.
Yeah.
What's strange?
That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well?
What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose this witness could have seen?
Okay, so I've probably seen the ringmaster, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Whoever this fuck is. That's the... Or no.
That's
A young judge.
Judge, did you?
That's the victim.
That's the victim.
That's correct. If Trilla was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. God damn it!
Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that one out.
What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room.
Is that, according to the defendant, a likely story? If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime?
Ah! I see. It seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt this witness's testimony. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions. He's right.
A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with the testimony.
Trillo wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Well, Max is part of that bitter love triangle with Regina,
That creepy, fucked up love triangle?
which is probably why Max cocked him over the head.
Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head?
I feel like there should be a comment.
There's a lot of missing commas. Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore.
Let's just give up.
Let's call the whole thing off.
Let's go have burgers. Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stew. Maybe this is one we just press, because, like,
Maybe
there's
it's...
a lot of...
Hold on. Go to the hat.
the hat. The hat.
Okay, there's the hat. What are the three things that they were shouting?
Oh. Oh, maybe it's like, yeah, it's like, shit.
Just go back to it real quick. Let the Charlie Brown adult shout it.
It's the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the... Wait, when did they shout it? This?
Go back.
I think it was...
I think it's this. Yeah, it's this.
Oh yeah, he's like, how'd you know it was him? He's like, oh yeah, the signature things.
Okay. Okay. Alright, and then everybody all together now.
Alright,
Okay,
silk hat, cloak, white roses.
Alright.
Oh, there was another option on that.
Yeah,
thing,
let's go
so
back to that one and maybe there...
Yeah, it's this.
Yeah.
Maybe this is it. You saw Max and only Max that night. Jeez, you're... Wait, this is, Oh, this is different.
Geez, you're persistent. You can ask all you want. My answer won't change. The only person I saw that night was Maximilian Galactica.
He really needs to improve his manners.
You've heard what he has to say. Let him continue with his testimony. Oh,
I guess that was right, so I guess we'll just press.
Okay. Once that was over, I left the tent with Stooge. I don't know.
The clown. You're talking about Mo?
Of course I'm talking about that old fart. He's so pathetic I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup is running all over the place. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way to keeling over for good.
Poor guy.
We didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first-place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack. Then what happened?
Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him. It's probably not going to be... Well, we pressed that, and
Might as well press that, though.
Yeah. I guess. Just got to the lodging house, ditched him. Why'd you ditch him? You're friends.
What did you do then?
I went over to the plaza to do some thinking.
It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all that snow around. Wouldn't thinking in your nice, warm lodging house have been a better idea?
Objection! Mr. Phoenix Wright, I think you should leave the thinking to the witness.
But I'm a good thunker. At least my teachers always said I was.
Wait, that can't be.
No, I think that's right.
That can't be.
What? No.
Thunker.
Yeah, I think that's like I'm a good thunker. I think it's a joke.
Is that a meme? Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe that made sense at the time. I don't think we actually pressed this last thing. It just
didn't.
took us to the end.
Around what time did the police arrive at the scene?
I suppose that would have been around... Hey, what time was it?
Stop. I think it was around, I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m. Stop, I think.
Throws him across the room. Stop!
I'm sorry.
He just walks over. It's like 5 minutes. Okay, practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging house the entire time?
I guess that sounds about right.
Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather.
Well, the truth is...
Will you shut up, you big-nosed dope? Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you believe that we just stand outside in that weather?
Well, well, maybe you weren't waiting for someone.
Whoa, WW, what? Who said we were waiting for someone?
Objection! Mr. Phoenix Wright, we can all do without your offhanded theories.
Objection! But this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm onto something.
Mr. Wright, who do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold that night?
Regina Berry.
Regina Berry, oh baby, she's 16. That's
Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina.
Wah!
Oh my god, what happened to you?
You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house.
I got his arm.
I got his head.
I got his...
Look at me, I'm
Look at me, I'm a hand.
Am I mistaken?
High five, guys.
Okay, here we go.
Is this true?
Get it?
A 16-year-old girl?
Well,
you can't really ask me that question.
Who cares who I was waiting for that night? What's important is what I saw. Don't you forget it. Well, well, well. The puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right.
all right. There's obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought.
Ah!
I got his arm again. High five. I'm trouble. I'm a mopper. Objection. Stop. What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime.
Objection. However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than Max heading to the scene. Stop. Stop doing that.
It's not me, it's Vippy. She has a mind of her own. There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer.
I guess you got me. All right. I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true. I was waiting for Regina.
Pay!
Don't volunteer things.
I'm getting
Too many voices.
I'm doing like 4 different characters. Okay, Mr. Quist, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth.
Maybe on the next episode I'll tell nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth. This is like, there's like 3 times they've done this combination of things, and it's like made me uneasy that they didn't finish it with nothing but the truth.
And nothing
It's just, it bothers me a little bit.